Oh, yeah. Let's go. Mega victory. Pretty good game. Oh. Sorry. I was just finishing up a round of Transformers Earth Wars on my iPhone. Pretty fun game. Especially Clash of Clans, but with Transformers. So, pretty neat. Though there's no Hog Rider character, or any character that has the emotion and embodiment of Hog Rider in this game, and I feel like that is what's missing in this game.
Back.
I think they should add something like that, some character with that. Yeah, it'd be really cool. But I'm not talking about Transformers Earth Wars. I'm actually going to be talking about another Transformers property with Earth in the name. It's not Transformers Earthrise. Guys, why would I review something like that if I wanted people to watch my video? It just wouldn't work. So that's why I'm reviewing Transformers Earthspark.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
I might have contradicted what I just said to some people, but, like, hear me out. It's actually not that bad. It's actually pretty good.
You serious?
Though, I know, I'm not saying it isn't all good. There are scenes in here that make me clench my butthole so hard that my cheeks start quaking. Some scenes go straight from really good to, oh my god, I want to smash my balls. Like, it is really, really all over the place sometimes. But, it's good. It's good. I like it.
And I did it because I liked it. Hell, I loved it.
And I'm gonna say my good parts and my ugly parts. That's the thing. I know there should be a good, bad, and ugly, but it literally goes from good to ugly. You'll have one of the most beautiful scenes you have ever seen, or one of the most cool storylines you've ever seen, then Mo or Robbie comes in and says some dumb Nickelodeon line, and you will cringe so hard that your face will crunch up and you'll turn into that face Darwin makes in that one Gumball episode. It really gets to that point sometimes. So first, I'm going to start off with the good stuff. Now let's start off with the good Terrans. Yes, not all the Terrans are good. I actually only like I only like two Terrans, and that is Twitch and Nightshade. Twitch and Nightshade are the competent ones. That's why I like them. They're not annoying. They're also just likable too. So it's not only I can stand them, but I can actually have a likeness towards them. Like, I actually like seeing episodes where they are part of the storyline. And mostly they are because the Terrans are like the main center of the show, because they're the robots born on Earth, and they're basically kind of what the show's about. Twitch is, you know, eager. She likes to be on missions. She actually likes to train. She actually likes to do, like, Transformer stuff. And she's just a very hard worker. And not a lot of the Transformers or Terrans kind of have that mindset, and they kind of just weigh in on each other, and they're kind of holding Twitch back, especially Thrash. Like, if Twitch went solo, like, you know, like, I'd watch out. And then there's Nightshade, and Nightshade has the coolest name out of all of them. I think most of the Terrans' names are pretty bad, but Nightshade is the only one that is like, hey, that's actually pretty cool. Their design is really cool. It's sleek, and it's like a ninja. I really like it. Their alt mode's also now, which is like, dude, that's freaking sick. So, yeah, Nightshade and Twitch, thumbs up to you guys. I actually like you guys. Maybe I'll buy a toy of you guys. That will be my highest honor, of buying a Transformers Earthspark toy. I would buy one if Walmart would restock their shelves. I'm so sick and tired of seeing RC Bumblebee and RC Legacy Prime on the shelves all the time. I am sick of it. I'm sick of it. Anyway, let's move on to the human characters I like. And just like the Terrans, it's not a lot, but I still like some. And that is Alex Malto and Dot Malto. They are the parents of Robbie and Mo. I like them because they're just fun characters, and they're actually interesting and also not annoying. Really cool. Alex is like a professor who, like, I guess teaches geography. I think that's his job. Though he's just kind of like the fun dad character. He was like obsessed with the Transformers. He still kind of is like a nerd, about. He's obsessed with the Transformers. He really likes them. He gets to meet Bumblebee, and he's like a super fan, but he kind of tones it down. And at the end of the day, he's just a fun dad character. That's his character. Then we got Dot, who is the mother. She is also kind of the reason why they're familiar with the Transformers, or the family has like a tie-in with Transformers, and that is because she works for Ghost, which is like a secret military organization that helps the Autobots track down the Decepticons, basically Nest from the Bayverse movies. She also served in the military. She helped the Autobots she fought alongside them to save Earth from the Decepticons with their big battle. So, thank you for your fictional service, Dot. I'm so proud you served fictional America in this universe. You are a patriot. Thank you. And her job is kind of what makes her interesting, too, because she works for Ghost, which is kind of like the secret villain in the show, I want to say. I'm sorry, I'm not really trying to give spoilers, but, like, I think you can figure this out within, like, the first 3 episodes that Ghost is not the good guys. Though that's all I'm going to talk about, so you guys, I guess, can be surprised with other stuff in the show, kind of, maybe. I don't know. And then the last human I like is Agent Schlatter. He is a Sigma male based in Red Pill, born in the South. Sometimes he has a big mouth. When he sees something he doesn't like, he's got to say it. I love Agent Schlatter. I'm just going to play some clips just so you guys can just form your own opinion, but the only right opinion should be that he is awesome.
Stand back, citizen. No barricade on Earth or its moon can stymie Ghost's best. Oh, he's putting up a fight, though.
Oh.
The X12 limited edition? Custom paint, turbo injection, seats that shift to cradle your buttocks? Yeah, I'm gonna have to commandeer your vehicle for my mission. Better study hard. There's a test. A tough test. It's called life. Let's roll. Ah, cushy on my tushy. And snacks. Multitasking at its best.
Oh, sorry. Just to shorten the wiring.
Ah, not a problem. I'll just give it the old Poughkeepsie tickle.
Tickle that.
Next thing I'm talking about is the new concepts that they have for the show. Or I shouldn't say new concepts, they're just kind of like old concepts brought into this show with newer ideas, or just modifications, I guess you could say. Some stories in IW comics are that post-war stuff, so this show is post-war. It's after the Autobot-Decepticons Civil War. The Autobots win, and the Decepticons are captured, and the remaining Decepticons who aren't captured are refugees, and Ghost is trying to track them down, basically. Megatron is a good guy in the show. That is another concept that they have, or idea that they have. It's been done in IDW before, but I don't think it's been in, shows until this one. So, I really like Megatron as an Autobot. I also like the story, or his side, because it's not like the show's oh yeah, it was really easy and everybody got along. It's a hard decision for him. He had to betray his closest allies, the people that stood by him for millions of years, and he did it at that moment when the war was almost at an end. So you see his sacrifice that he had to make for the greater good, and you kind of see more of his character. It makes him feel more real and relatable, and you can just kind of feel what he's feeling. And I really like it. And that's another thing, too, with the perspectives that they have in this show. It's Autobots and Decepticons, it's not they don't tell you that, oh yeah, the Autobots are the good guys, Decepticons are the bad guys, you shouldn't think about what the Decepticons think, only trust the Autobots. It's not like that. They have sympathy for both Autobots and Decepticons, because if you think about it, or this should be kind of obvious, but, it hasn't always been a civil war. It wasn't since the dawn of time they just started fighting each other, Autobots, Decepticons. There was a time where they all lived in harmony together, and they were actually buddies. And then they had a war, and they had to split off because of their political differences. And it really shows, the chemistry between Decepticons and Autobots. In one of the episodes, Security Protocols, Bumblebee meets up with his friend Breakdown, and they talk about the past and them being racers, and you just see their nice chemistry. They were really tight until the war. And I really like that the show demonstrates this more than a lot of other shows. We see Decepticons as just kind of heartless monsters. So I like that it kind of like shows more deep characterization in the Decepticons rather than being the big bad guy and they're mean. And now onto like the smaller things about the show. The voice acting. It's good. It's not annoying. It's not like lackluster. Like the voice actors did a nice job. They delivered. They did their job. Good on them. There's no like even the annoying characters. Like the voices are still good. Just the way they're written, just the things they have to say are just bad. So nothing to the voice actors. It's just the character that is written in a poor way. So, and also the fight choreography. This show doesn't have too many fight scenes, but there are some episodes that are very like heavily like fighting like combat stuff, and the fight choreographies are just really entertaining to watch. So it's like there's some episodes that have, maybe 2 episodes you watch that don't have any fighting, and it's just kind of like peaceful, and you get kind of bored. If you watch the next episode and there is a fight scene, it's not going to be like lackluster. They're going to put detail into it, so it's going to be kind of like, oh, good, I watched 2 episodes for this, thank God. It's not, oh, I watched 2 episodes just for this one, like, 10-second fight scene. Ugh. Like, it's pretty good. The fight choreography, very entertaining. The metal clashes, the punches, the shooting, it's very creative. So, good on them for that, too, because I think a lot of things people forget in Transformers shows that sometimes people don't really care about the story. Some people just like to watch giant robots fighting because it's cool. I mean, why would anyone not, like, pick up Transformers in the first place? That's why people like the movies, dude. It's just giant robots fighting. That's why people like Godzilla. People don't care about the storyline. Dude, it's giant monsters fighting each other. That should be enough, in my opinion. But a good story is also nice, too. Now, let's get on to the ugly. Starting with the Terrans I don't like. That being Thrash, Jawbreaker, and Hashtag. Now, Thrash and Jawbreaker, it's just their characters are just kind of bland, and also, Thrash is just not very helpful at all in any situation when Twitch wants to train because that's what they should be doing. Thrash is like, nah, we don't need that. It's like, yes, you do. He's not a hard worker. He doesn't really understand the situation that he's in. And also, it's like, just because I'm a Transformer doesn't mean I should take responsibility for their stuff, which I guess is kind of an idea to take, but it's also like, you gotta take things, like, you gotta realize the responsibilities you have being a Transformer. Like, I'm sorry that you were born into this. Like, it's not fair, but sometimes you have to do what you were made to do, and he just doesn't do that. And Jawbreaker is just, his character's just kind of boring. He's the big, he's the knucklehead. He's the big knucklehead. He's the big guy. He's the stupid one, like in every Transformers show ever. And there's not much to his character except for he doesn't have an alt mode yet, which is kind of not cool, but it's an interesting concept how he's like, I don't really want to transform into a vehicle. I don't really know what I want to transform into. And like a little one is like, yeah, that's okay. You just got to find your right alt mode, which is like, it's a good lesson to be like, hey, it's okay if you don't know what you want to do. I think it's a parallel for probably like job opportunities or like job careers that children think about. Probably, I'm guessing, I don't know, but like, you don't have to choose right away. It can take time. It's okay. You don't have to rush into things. And that's a good lesson. But I also just want to see what he transforms into. Like, I just think it's kind of cool. Like, he's the big guy. I want to see what his alt mode is. I just really want to see his design, because right now he's just kind of in his, like, protoform. So, yeah, that's Jawbreaker. And then we have Hashtag. Her character is a 2014 meme blogger. And she's just terrible. Like, she's all about the LOLs and the ROFLs and the oh my gosh, where's the Wi-Fi? What's the Wi-Fi password? Dude, the episode she was revealed came out this year. Why are we writing characters like this still? Like, I feel like it shouldn't be that outdated. Like, earliest enough they had to have been writing this show maybe 2021. When were people talking like that at that time? I don't know. I hate her character so much. I think when shows try to be like hip and trendy with the kids, it always just really goes wrong. And the only thing that kind of comes out of it is the viewer kind of like clenching their face, looking like they smelt a fart that could kill God.
Huh? Oh, no, not that.
So, just don't do that. If you're trying to make a show, like, don't reference memes because they're gonna be outdated when they are released. So, Just a tip of advice, coming from a 17-year-old who has never touched animation in my life or written a show. You should learn from me. Yeah, that's right. Though the only cool thing about hashtag is her alt mode, which is a ghost fan, which is actually super helpful because she can kind of like mess with ghosts like interface and their jail cells and stuff like that. That's the only helpful part that she does, but other than that, she's just kind of a nuisance. I don't think really anybody likes her. I don't think there's a single human being on here that says, hey, I like hashtag. If you do like hashtag, no you don't. You don't exist. Sorry, you don't. Next up, the humans, which are Mo and Robbie, which unfortunately are the main characters in the show. They're kids. They're annoying. I get some people could say, well, that's kind of part of their character because, you know, well, they're kids and kids are annoying. I get that. I know. I was annoying as a kid. I'm kind of annoying now. But I think in a show, you don't want your characters to be annoying to the viewer. You can make annoying characters. It can work. A good example of this is Craig McCracken's show, Kid Cosmic. The kid's annoying, but you still like him. I don't like Mo or Robbie. I think they're just really... They're sometimes really bratty and just... Mo gives me, like, the Steven Universe type personality where she's like, yeah, we can do it. We can stomp them. This isn't you, Shockwave. I know you didn't mean to kill all those people. It's just not you. I know the real you is inside there. And we don't have to resort to violence. I really don't like that. And Robbie is just, like, kind of just a, you know, teenage character, angsty, doesn't care, doesn't follow things. And it's like, I get that. Sometimes it can be funny, but he doesn't make it funny, or... like, you just don't like it. And the problem I have with Robbie and Mo is that, like, they could be annoying at the start. I would get that if their character changed, if their characters changed, because, you know, main characters have to change. That's what makes them main characters or protagonists. Mo and Robbie just don't change at all, but they learn their lesson in an episode, then the next episode's just back to square one. They just don't change at all. They don't learn anything. It makes it really annoying, and it's just really tedious. Like, they have to have something in them to build their character, and they just have not built their character at all through the whole season. That's what could make it hard to watch this show for maybe new people or just Transformers fans, is that the main characters, Mo and Robbie, appear every episode, and they're annoying, really annoying. And some episodes are just really centered around them. Sometimes there's like no Terrans or Transformers really, they're not the main focus, and those, I just skip those episodes because I really can't stand them. And I'm gonna be honest, as a Transformers fan, I don't care about the humans in my Transformers show. The humans really have to be likable in order for me to like them. That being Sam, Sorry, Spike, and Jack. And the trio from Armada. Like, I guess I named a lot of Transformers shows, but that goes to show, like, it's really important to make your human characters a small group of people and make them all likable. Now, the scenes that make me clench my butthole so hard that it starts a black hole through my anus for a parallel universe that I can't get to, unfortunately, because it is trapped in my butthole. I'm going to show you those scenes. I'm not really going to talk about them. I don't really want to talk about them. Just, I'm going to show you some clips, and you're gonna see why.
Woohoo! I feel amazing! Better than amazing. Is there a word for that? It should be called meat.
You wanna go? I'm ready! Nah.
What's going on? I can't get a signal.
Fast!
All your base belong to us.
Jawbreaker, rule out!
It could hurt.
We need to block it out!
Draw the enemy's eye away. Then boom bang, ruin their day. Draw the enemy's eye away. Then boom bang, ruin their day. Draw the enemy's eye away.
Then boom bang, ruin their day. Okay, that's catchy.
I just want to warn you, I've watched hours of pro wrestling.
Yep, you're done.
You can stop making that face now. I get it. I understand the pain you just went through, and I'm sorry, but it just had to be shown. It's like watching a car crash. You want to look away, but you just have to see it. Kind of like Transformers the last night. And that's pretty much it for the very ugly stuff. The only kind of joke one I have is that Wheeljack is only in one episode. But it's good because Wheeljack's in this show, but it's bad and ugly because he's only in one episode. Make him a main character, Hasbro, please, for the love of God. I need him as a main character again. Though in the one episode he's in, it's actually pretty funny because Twitch sees him and Twitch discovers that he built her alt mode, which is a drone, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're my dad." And he's like, "Huh?
You built the drone I scanned?
One of my better inventions. No accidental self-destructions. Yeah.
You're kinda like my dad!
No.
Like, he ain't ready for that. I just thought that was really funny. So that was my good and the ugly list. I'm going to give you the episodes that I think are important to watch if you don't want to watch all the episodes, because some episodes are filler episodes and just aren't that interesting. So I'm giving you the ones that are important to the story and just interesting ones too. So, here's my list. Secret Legacy, both parts. Classified. Traditions. Decoy. Age of Evolution, both parts. Outtakes. Misconnections. Security Protocols. Warzone. If you're not going to watch a show, if you don't want to watch a show or just want to watch one episode from the show and that's it, watch Warzone. I really recommend it. I think that's the best episode in this whole season or whole series. And the last episode you have to watch is Home Part 1 and 2. This two-parter episode has a really valuable lesson that I think people can learn from, and that's not to go to Philadelphia. So watching this episode will make you think twice when maybe being a mile in proximity to Philadelphia or even Pennsylvania. So it's just really good lesson there. Transformers Earthspark. Watch it. Don't watch it. I don't care. Form your own opinion. It's okay if it's different from mine or somebody else's. If you like something, you like something. If you don't like something, then you don't like it. It's your opinion, and I think people forget that that's okay to have your own opinion about something, even if you're the only one with that opinion. Though I will suggest strongly that you like, subscribe, comment, notification bell, you know, YouTuber accent stuff, and all that. Though, seriously, you guys are breathtaking, and you make me want to make more videos, so I just want to thank you for that. I'm Anything RL, and I'll see you guys sometime soon. I don't know.